Okay, everybody, so we're doing a fun, special thing today. We are going to be making a smash cake because Miss B has her smash cake pictures tomorrow. And so I wanted to give a little tutorial about how to make a smash cake. So I basically just went to your typical grocery store. I bought a easy box cake. We have a yellow cake. It pretty much goes with everything. I bought some food coloring because our theme is like a princess, so we're going to do some pinks and purples. I'm not really sure how I'm going to decorate it, but apparently I have neons. So there's that. And then I bought this cheap little decorating kit to do icings with. There's like 5 tubings or something. Oh, 5, yeah. And so I have my awesome KitchenMaid. I have to brag about that. So I bought my box cake and I prepared as instructed on the back of it. I'm modifying the cake times a little bit because I have a 6x2 and the smallest one is I don't know if you can see it, 2 8-rounds. And I have my little oven here, and that cooks fairly warm. So instead of 350, I have it set almost at 300, and we're doing 20 minutes. So this is my batter. It was, just your typical butter, yellow batter. I use coconut oil. I'm on a diet, so I'm trying to cook better. And this actually turns out a lot better than non-stick oil, so yay coconut oil. And I have her first cake in here, and we'll see how it comes out in a few minutes. So check back in a couple minutes once we're done and see how the first one came out. And we'll see how it goes from there. Ta-da! This is cake number 1. It turns out 20 minutes was essentially perfect, but I don't know if you can see, my cake got stuck at the bottom, so it's a little but it's cooked all the way through, so that should be good. We'll just trim up the top when we go to do our layers. But this is number 1. I'm trying to do a total of 3. And we'll see if that happens. I think I have enough batter for 1 more. We put number 2 in there. Fun fact for your cakes is after you put your batter in your pan, let's imagine this is my pan. If you tap it on the counter, it'll get all the air bubbles out and it comes out creamier and softer and more moist. So fun fact for baking. I'm not really a pro, but I'm just an enthusiast, so. So we extra greased our pan this time, so hopefully number 2 comes out great. 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. So we have 1, 2, 3 successful cakes. This is number 3. It's still cooling. I just pulled it out of our oven. With the 2 ones that have cooled, this one is completely cool, not warm anymore. This one is still semi-warm to the touch, but warm enough to do what I need to do. So the cakes kind of puff up when they're in the oven. So as you can see, I took a small bread knife and I just cut basically through the cake. So I have this top piece. The more level it is, the more level they'll stack, and you can kind of cut however you need to. And I've decided that this one is going to be my base. It's a little more stable than this one is, so I'm probably going to do, this is going to be my base. This one will be my middle tier, and this one, since it's the smaller of the 3 of them, will be my top tier. And once this one is a little cooler to the touch, I will cut that one as well. So while these are kind of hanging out still, I have washed my bowl, so I don't need this anymore. I have washed my bowl for my frosting, and what I have is, it is in my fridge right now, and there's actually nothing in it. I just put the bowl in the fridge because it helps with the frosting process, and I'll explain why. And oh look, my husband's wine, huh? So we are going to use whipping cream because I'm going to make a whipped cream icing. And with the whipped cream icing, you want your bowl to be a little cool so it perks up a little bit. So for my whipped cream icing, I'm going to need about a cup of white granulated sugar. And you can modify this however you need to. White granulated sugar, and I'll pull that out later. And then I'll need, you can use vanilla or almond. I just dropped my almond. Hold on, let's find it. Almond extract. I'm going to use almond extract. My mom used to make her own whipped cream for us in the mornings, and I absolutely loved it. It was super yummy, delicious. So, and all it was sugar and almond extract. So we're going to do maybe 1 capful of almond extract, and we'll just whip it, and I'll demonstrate that in a few minutes. And then I'm going to try to wait until my cakes have cooled completely. Right now, the first one's been sitting for about 45 minutes, and the second one's been sitting for about 25. So I'll probably let the middle one sit for about, 20, and then I'll show you how I'm going to whip my icing, and hopefully we'll get this nice and pretty and decorated. So next is the decorations. So I figured, since we're doing cake smash related things, while we're waiting for my cakes to cool, I'll give you guys a quick preview of what she's going to be wearing. So what I have here is just a simple tutu, or sorry, not a tutu, a tiara. And so she'll be wearing this, and then I kind of custom made, I'll do like an aerial shot, a tutu for her out of, literally it's just tulle and elastic. So this is her tutu. It's actually really cute. So she'll be wearing her tutu and her tiara and her diaper. So that's exciting. So yay. Cakes. My cake is mostly cool. The last one is still cooling, but I have cut the end of it off. It's slightly warm to the touch. So now we have our 3. And so I have my heavy whipping cream. I put my almond away in my cabinet. And then I didn't do exactly a whole cup. I did a half of a whole cup. So essentially a half a cup of cane sugar. And I put it all in my cold mixing bowl, and this has started to stiffen up a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys. This is a semi-soft whipped cream, and I want to show you guys how to get it more than what it should look like. So I apologize if this is kind of loud, but I'm going to turn my mixer on high. And hopefully show you in just a minute exactly how fluffy it should be. And for right now, I'm going to do like my base and my tiers, and then I am going to add some color, and just be careful you don't want to over whip it. So this is probably good, and so I'll show you. It should be semi-stiff, so I can take it and it sticks to the ringer as well, and it tastes perfect. So let's take my bowl real quick. We're going to come over here and let's see. So I'm going to use just my plate since my daughter is just going to smash it. And I'm going to take some of my frosting, and I'm going to, if it'll let me, I need both hands, crap. I'm just gonna put like a little bit down to kind of do as like a glue. And then I'm going to put my first cake on. That's gonna go in my sink for now. So this is my base cake. So now I'm just gonna put it in the middle. So I'll take a picture after I'm done. From pictures, you saw that all three of my layers are now stacked. So now we're going to do my coloring. Oh, and we're gonna hopefully turn this into a little bit of a pink. So I'm just going to attach, I'm gonna do like that much for now. See what that looks like. So I want to stiffen these up a little more, so let's try that. We have pink. Very light pink. So I'm gonna add a little more. Didn't quite exactly do what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to stop it. I actually am going to just do this real quick. Scrape my bowl so everything's kind of incorporated. They actually make a really cool attachment for this. It has a scraper on the end of it, but I don't want to destroy my whipped cream, so. I don't know if you can see, but it's a lot darker than I think you're seeing. It's actually like a, not a bright pink, but like a pastel pink. So, that's perfect. Let's see if I can get a better shot. So, pink, I don't think that's a better shot, but I'm going to frost it and then I'll take a picture. So I have, it's called a dirty ice, but this is going to be like my base. So I'm actually going to stick my cake in the fridge and let this sit so the icing, the frosting doesn't kind of deconstruct. So this is my first part and then we'll finish it in a few minutes.